So, so yes, all of you have brown sheets, right? Yes. Okay then. So yes, there won't be any practice session today. We'll directly start off with the drawing, landscape. Yeah, my sheet is brown sheet I'm using. Okay, then. So yes, let's start with the drawing. So this is my sheet. So just in the center of the sheet, little on the right side, I'll make one small rectangle shape. Okay, you can use any HB pencil or 2B pencil for drawing. And please be very light, everyone. Okay, not too big one or not too small size, like just a medium size rectangle. Okay, and then I'll make one small triangle on left side top. And then make one rooftop with one straight line from this point here. So this will be the house. Okay, and I'll take another slant line from this point and I'll connect these 2 points. Okay. And then add one straight line from this point. So here, this end, I'll be adding another line here. And then once we get the drawing proper, we'll erase all the unwanted lines. Okay. So yes, once you finish this, you just make one straight line here for the ground. And I'll add one small door here for the house. And you can add small windows if you want. So yes, take your time, observe, do it slowly, get the drawing proper. I'll wait for some time. So we'll be erasing all the unwanted lines. So it will look something like this. So yes, once you finish this, we can slowly start off with the colors, oil pastels. So once if you are done with this, keep the oil pastels ready with you. So the drawing part is only this much. We will add everything when we color it, when we fill it with the oil pastels. Okay. Yes, if you have any questions, you can add in the chat box. Yes, I'll wait for some time. Yes, yes, Tanisha, it's good work. Continue work. Yes, Sadhika, good one. And the house, what you're making, please make it rectangle. Okay, not square shape. This is rectangle like this. Okay. And yes, Jigisha, you can extend little bit this length. Okay, it's almost like a square, what you have done. Okay, if you guys are ready to start, please give me thumbs up so that we can start off with the colors. Let's not waste any more time. Yes, Jigisha, it's better now. Okay. Okay, then shall we start with the colors? Yes. Okay, if you don't have oil pastels, you can use crayons, or if you want to use color pencils, just for the alternative. Okay, I'll wait for some time. Don't worry. Yes, come on, this is the very simple one. I'll repeat one more time. Just the rectangle is here, and I made small triangle on top left side, and then I extended this line from this point. I made a rooftop. Okay, and I erased all the unwanted lines which is inside and the outside. And then it looks something like this. This is the drawing. Yes, this is my oil pastels. So all of you, please keep your colors ready. Okay, then I'll wait for 2 minutes and then we'll start. Okay. Yes, shall we start? Okay. First color I'll be taking is brown color. Okay. Please be very light, keep very light. Then we'll add the layers for this. Okay, just on the rooftop, I'm filling the colors. And this is the first layer. Please keep it very light. Don't make it too much dark there. Yes. The color which I used is brown color. Okay, it's brown. And then I'll take orange. Okay, just on top of that to make it light. So this time with little more pressure, I'm giving the second layer. Okay. Yes, the second color which I used is orange. It's orange color. Okay. For the second layer, with a little pressure, I just made it light on top of the brown color. Okay. When you're using oil pastels, we can keep on adding layers for that. Okay. And the color for the house, I'll be taking gray color. Okay. Light gray. So this gray color will be dark on the brown sheet. So don't worry. So the next layer will give the white color for this. So this, the first layer for the house is gray color, which will be little dark in color, but that's okay. So once if we give the second layer for that, it becomes light. Okay, just fill it with a very light pressure. Yes, for those who don't have gray, you can use any dark blue color or purple, anything. The first layer will be the dark. Okay, and then we'll make it light. Okay, so for the full house, I'll be covering with light gray. So yes, as you can see here, I did not cover the full space here. Here and there, I just left few gaps. So anyhow, we will give the second layer just in white color. Okay. So for inside the door and the windows, I'll be taking, the color is dark violet. Okay. So the color for the doors is dark violet. So yes, let's make it little colorful this time. Okay. Once if you finish this, we can start off with the second layer for the house with white. Okay. Slowly, I'll start my second layer with white color for the house. So it will be bright in color. So please be careful when you're doing the edges. Going near the dark color will bring you a different shape. Okay. Just don't go very near to the dark color when you're using white color. Okay. Why we use the white? Just to make it lighter. If you mix the dark color for that, gives you a different dark shade there. So yes, please be careful when you're doing the edges. Okay. I just finished my second layer. And then I'll take black color pencil or the charcoal pencil just to give the sharp black lines. Okay. I'll just start the outline. So this is where the shadow will be. And I'm not making too much dark here. Just with a very light pressure. I'm just adding that black thin lines, like the outline. Okay. You can take any black color pencil or charcoal pencil, or also you can take any 10B pencil as well, just to give some dark thin outline. Okay. So now the next color I'll be taking is sap green. Okay. We'll add some greens behind for the trees and the grass. Okay, and just go like this using small, very lighter shade in the backside of the house with sap green. Okay, any questions, please ask. Okay, I'll also add some red here, this corner for the trees. Yes, Rahan, you can use brown color, blue color, but make sure you give the second layer white on top of that so that it becomes light, bright. Okay. So I'm also giving the primary red on the right side. Yes, it's red. This is red color. Okay. And I'll also add the greens here on this side with the sap green. And yes, as you can see here, I'm not giving more pressure and making it dark. Just I'm going with a very light pressure. Okay. Until here, we can just give one light with the same green shade what we are doing with the very light pressure. So everything changes in the second layer. Okay, easy. I'm going slow. And here, just to make it little dark in the background for the trees, for the greens, what we have here, I'm just making with the Persian blue color, which is the dark color of blue. The second layer I'm giving on top of this sap green. I can also take Verdian green, which is the deep green here. Just gives you another green shade here. That's it. If you don't have the blue color, you can just take. So yes, you can continue with the dark blue, Persian blue, just to make it dark. On the sap green, what we did, okay, and I'll make it dark here as well. And then again, we can add the layers of green color. Okay, and this color I'm using Persian blue. So as we are giving the second layer on top of green, slowly the colors are blending. As you can see here, the two colors are blending here, the green and the blue. Okay, I'll take sap green again. I'll give another layer on top of that. Very lightly. Okay, we did all the dark areas here, and with the light green, we'll make it little light for the trees, for the highlights. Everything is shadow and the highlight part. Yeah, just on one side, I made it dark with Persian blue, and I made it light with light green. Okay, and here in front of the house also, I'll make it light green. So slowly, when you give the second layer or the third layer, the colors will blend like this. Okay. And then for the red, I'll take the white color just for the highlights on top of this red. I'll be making white and then it becomes light pink. Yeah. Then again, to make it dark, we'll be using some brown color or the rose pink. Just see the dark color pink what you have. Okay, and then I'll go with white again. And for the background here, I'll add some mountains behind. So for that, I'll be taking the dark Persian blue. So just randomly from top, I'll take the mountain shape like this. Okay. And I'm not going to the very edge of the sheet here. I'll be leaving some space for the borders. Okay. You can also make straight lines for the borders just to not go out of the line, staying inside the line. Okay. Just mark it like this, don't fill it. Okay. And here I'll be adding one tree. So just with a random brown color, I'll be making the branches like this. Okay, you can also use dark black pencils on top of this brown. Just the random shape. And then start all the leaves with brown, and we can also add yellow for that. Just as we did this green and pink here. Okay, and then I'm taking yellow color Just on top of this brown, and in between these gaps here, just filling the yellow color. Okay. Slowly we'll give another layer. You can just take and get the random shape. So when you leave the space for the brown, it becomes like the shadow. And when you're giving the second layer, the colors will blend. On top of the brown, when you give the yellow, two colors. Okay. Now I'll be taking light yellow. Okay, very light yellow. Just as we did white here for the highlights. Yeah. I'll be taking light yellow. And only for the highlights, like this. Okay. So now after we finish this tree here, I'll be taking this ultramarine blue for the background. Okay, if you don't have the exact shade here, you can just take cobalt blue or any lighter shade blue there. And don't make it too much light, because for the sky we have to make it light. Okay then. So after we finish the ultramarine blue backside, I'll be taking lighter blue. I'll give the second layer, which is very light, like all the space what we have left, all the gaps. Okay, we can just fill it. You can take the lighter blue to give the second layer. So yes, slowly the shades are getting light here. On top. And then again, can make it little dark for this mountain here. Okay, I'm taking darker blue and lighter blue. And I'll continue the green like this still here. With the sap green. This is the first layer, sap green. Okay, and I'll make sap greens here as well. You can just mark the line for the borders. Okay, I'll continue with the sap green. So you don't have to give more pressure and make it all dark in the first layer. You can just randomly keep it light and everything changes in the second layer. Okay, so after the first layer, I'll be taking green, lighter green. So it becomes light. So whatever the space left, all the gaps, just try to fill it. And then again, wherever you want dark, you can take the sap green. Just wherever you want to keep it dark, like this. And then again, when you give the third layer, which is very light, the colors will blend like this. Okay, I'll do the same on this side with the green. Okay. So now for this space here, I'll keep yellow ochre. Okay. I'll keep yellow ochre for the way here. So all these dust, what you have, you can just take it off with a brush or something. Please don't use your hand. Okay, on this side, I'll take darker brown for the first layer, and then I'll give this yellow ochre same color so that these two colors will blend and gives a different shade. Okay, again, I'll be taking yellow ochre. So this part, it's like the shadow, or the two colors blending. And here again, I'll take the lighter green. It's like the grass. And then with the dark green, you can just blend these two colors on the same. Okay. And also I'll do the same here. Here it's too much dark. So if I want to keep it very light for the highlights, like all for the greens, I'll take lemon yellow and then give the highlights like this. Okay, wherever you want like the bright shade, you can just go on, keep adding the layers. Okay. So you can also add any textures or anything. You can also try your own, fillings. Then the sky. So for the sky, I'll start with sky blue. So for this one, you can just make it little dark, just near the outline. So when you give the light sky blue color for the sky, that difference you will get. Okay, if you want to make it dark, you can also make it dark with other violets or purple color. Just to keep it little colorful. Like wherever the dark areas, you can take any dark shades like the Persian blue or the purple or the violets. Okay, I just took the dark color violet and then with a very light pressure, I'm just giving the third layer for this. Very light pressure. Okay, you don't have to fill everything. You can just randomly, very lightly give the lines like this. Okay. And then for the sky, I'll start from light sky blue. You can just mark one line, straight line, like for the borders, just to stay inside the line. Okay. And with very light pressure, just fill, you can just fill with this small or lengthy lines. You can start from one corner, go towards the other corner. Okay, I just finished the first layer. Yes, Sadhika, yes, really good. The colors are really good. And after the first layer here for the sky, I'll be taking white and making even more lighter. Or you can also add clouds there. There you go. You can see the difference here. Then we are using the white color on top of this sky blue color. Okay. Only here I'll keep it light, and everything again for the second layer I'll go with sky blue. So that you know that sky effect, really the two colors, the blends. Okay. Take your time, try to fill all the gaps, whatever. And the dust, please take off all the dust with some brush, dry brush. Okay, the last part with the black pencil, we can just give the outline one more time for the windows and doors, just the small detailing part. Okay. And this thick patch here becomes the shadow. If your black is getting more dark, you can just give another layer with green and just cover it. Okay. So here on this side, I'll just add with very light pressure the dark black just for the shadow, very lightly. And then again, you can make gray or white color. Then it becomes like slightly darker than this shade here. Like the main focus is on the house. So now you can get the shadow part of the house here on this side. Okay, you can make sharp outlines with the color pencils or charcoals for all the windows, everything. Okay, and then becomes something like this. And you can add the lines on rooftop with the black thin lines. And it has to be very light. Okay. Or yellow, you can give all the shades for the highlights. Like this, you can go on, keep on working layers when you're using oil pastels. Okay, there you go. Now we got a slightly different shade there on rooftop. So yes, like this, you can go on working. So that's up to you. So whatever creative leaves or plants, anything you want to add. So yes, that's all for the day. So